jamming with friends or jamming with other musicians is like a conversation. So you're kind of looking to communicate with your fellow musicians, and for me it's about being unselfish and trying to make a good sound together. Just like if you're chatting with friends, you want to have a good conversation together, you want to include everybody, you want to be heard, you want to let other people speak, and it's exactly the same, but it's with music instead of with your mouth. I've had it in the past when I've played with people who I've never met and we've just started playing together, never spoken to them before, and you feel a connection, and then you put the instruments down and you feel like you've covered some ground already, and you know about them that you didn't know before. It's also just a release as well. It's got that freedom to it where it just lets you kind of let loose, and there's no pressure to sound good, there's no pressure for it to make sense, and you have these moments where you lock in and moments where you're just all over the place, but that's just all part of it. Self-doubt is probably the biggest challenge. It's like, music's one of those weird things where like you're always making it for another person. When people say like I make music for myself, but you're making it for yourself as a listener. You know, music, it requires you to kind of step outside yourself and listen impartially, but it's hard to be impartial when it's your own stuff. Like, you can get bogged down in all the things that are wrong with it, or the way it sounds in your head is not exactly how it sounds on record. But the nice thing about collaborating is like you kind of have someone else to influence your music, and it becomes your child together rather than just like you working on your own. So collaboration for me is what helps me through the self-doubt, just having another pair of ears to validate what we're doing.